going to talk about the internal combustion engine. In fact, it's engine. Do you know what is combustion?
Bomb.
Yeah, just like that. It's an act or process of burning. It means the fuel, the gas, is burning. Yeah. Engine can be like this. It's a just fancy picture. And now I'm going to introduce the type of engine. The first kind of engine is called inline 4-cylinder engine. Like a line, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 is the cylinder. So we call that it's a kind of engine, and it's the most easy structure of the automobile compared with the technology today. So it's some low emission car always have this kind of engine. And this called a V-type cylinder engine. Look like this shape like a V. Yeah, and this V6 means 1, 2, 3, and on the other side also 3 cylinders there. So it's called V6, and this one called V8. Definitely is more powerful, like V, like this. So and it's 8. And this one called radial engine. This kind of engine, in most situations, it can be used for the aircraft, the airplane. So this is a powerful one. So we will go back to the inline 4-cylinder engine because this structure is easy. So I can introduce the structure for this kind of engine. This is the inside. These are the 4 cylinders. And there are 4, in fact, from this picture, there are 4 processes, but it's not that clear, so we will move to next picture. Yeah, that's the structure for the cylinder. There are several small gadgets for this this one. First one is this one is the spark plug. Means it can spark to light the fuel and the gas. And for some engine, it can. There's another equipment, small gadget there. It's called the fuel spray nozzle. It's to spray the oil, and both in this part. For this one, it's a valve, just like a small door, to intake the air. Everyone knows that if we want to light the fire, if we want it to burn, we need oxygen. So the function for this valve, for this small door, is to intake the air, to let the oxygen in. And this door is exhaust to release the air after the whole process. This called the cylinder, and this one called the piston. I think the definition for piston is it's a disc, or cylindrical part, and it can tightly fitting and moving within a cylinder. It can compress the air into in this structure. And this is the connecting rod. It's a bar to connect another axle. So that's the main structure for one cylinder in an engine. And we got 6 or 4 or 8 cylinder in the engine. So the process is first one, this cylinder will intake the air into it, and to compress the air, to increase the pressure in this structure, and spray oil, and spark it, and it will boom. The yeah, the air, the gas expand, and inflate. Then push the piston, goes down. That's the main point for this one, and vent the air, and again and again. That's the main process for one cylinder. Just like this. To intake the air, to compress the air, spark, spray oil, and boom. And just push this down. And to vent the air, just again and again. And this one, this disc, will push this this bar to rotate. To rotate again and again. And this is a axle, just like this. This is a bent axle.
What does that do?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 connect point, and we use this bar. This one push this bar to rotate. In fact, in four position, and 4 cylinders make it rotate. Why the VID cars is powerful than the V6? Because it will have 8 this one. So it means powerful to make it rotate faster and stronger. So that's powerful. And after that, in fact, that's axle located at here. And for that axle will transmit the power to this build. It's called timing build. And this build will transmit the power to the gear and transmit to the main axle to forward and the car went. So that's the main function for the just make the so. For me, this is the most important part for an engine because all the power transmitted by this part. So all power output by this part. So I think this process is easy. So I'm going to ask several questions, just a couple of questions. It's very easy and it's not so complicated. First one, do you know what's the rotate speed of this axle?
Rotate speed.
Yeah, rotate speed. Like how many rounds per minute? Or how many rounds per
Oh, I got it. It's in the car, maybe 3,000 round.
Yes.
Or even 6 or 8.
Yes, it's not
8,000.
amazing. When you step on your gas, it will rotate to even 3,000-4,000 rounds per minute. And it can reach even 9,000 per minute.
That's a racing car.
It means 150 rounds per second for this one. So that's so amazing. Another question is, do you know how to calculate the gas displacement? The displacement means the number after your car and to indicate the emission point of your car, like V6 3.0, like that. Or my car is V8 4.7. Do you know how to calculate that? In fact, it's easy. It's like the length of this one's moving, this length, to time the die master, and to time the number of the signal. And we can call the number like V8 or 4.7 or 4.8, like that. So I think that's an easy question. So we will come back to the process. So my last question is to make sure you guys understand the process. So any volunteers want to tell me which is the first step for this process? You know that?
Just taking the fill. No, I think taking the air, then
Yes,
the
exactly.
fill.
Yeah, first one we need to open this door. It's a bowl, and to make the air in.
Then
And then
the fill come in and then spark it.
in fact, we need to compress the air first
Oh, okay.
to make it smaller space there. And then,
That helps to make this bar.
yes, to spray the oil in it. We got actually the oil, and then
Then what? That one goes down.
we need to spark it.
Yeah.
Spark.
Yeah, spark.
Yeah, and the air expand, and
When the air
Burn.
spark
yeah, and push this piston down.
down,
Yeah. So
Finally. you have to emit the
this valve will open and
smoke,
to release the air.
release the
Finally.
smoke.
Yes, that's the whole process. I think it's easy. And by this one, to transmit the function, the power to timing build and to our four wheels. Yeah.